Welcome back everybody to Mordheim, where our Cult of the Possessed, after, let's say, pretty terrible beating, is about to go for the next mission. And we still have the campaign mission. One time marked for death, a Weirdstone rush, and a crush their will. I consider the crush their will, or the mark for death. The crush their will would of course be very nice for the Weirdstone and the loot, but marked for death, I have to say, is for the experience much nicer. Therefore I will go for that one. All our guys are back. I hired one new guy on level 5 directly. He should bring us some good support.
Exploring one of the city's old residential districts, you quickly discover that you aren't alone. Another warband is looting the nearby buildings. Dispersed in the ruins, the scavengers present an inviting target for your warriors as they deploy near your wagon.
And our targets are Jurian Eisesons and Johann Friemann. Sounds very much like we are facing the human mercenaries. And we are here at our card. The Weirdstone is on the right hand side, also the enemy's card. So I will try to position myself maybe inside the building. I think here's the entrance, and we did that before and it worked out pretty well. Meanwhile, collecting some loot, or some of the Weirdstone. But starting with, hopefully, not something like that, but hopefully getting some line of sight on the enemies. Well, since we ran into the trap, we don't get it with him. So let's move here behind and be able to enter the house next round. Enemies are collecting Weirdstone, so they will be at the wagon either going this way or collecting the stuff over here. I would prefer them to collect the stuff on the upper part, so I don't have to, and they bring it towards me. Well, they take quite some time to move. They have a higher morale than I have, so yeah, keeping our guys alive for a change would be pretty nice. It's hard to say where they actually are going. Even though 3 pieces have been removed, I did not pay enough attention to recognize which ones are gone. But I'm pretty sure we'll find these guys soon enough. Well, there's no way up here. I was quickly checking if I maybe can climb up and get our ranged units in a good position right from the beginning. Unfortunately, that was not the case. They continue looting. And finally, a whole chunk of our guys is allowed to move. I for sure want the chart, and afterwards move also him inside the building. I really like how it looks with the, let's say, demonic eyes. It just that their effect is rather wasted on him. Or half of the effect. If our mutant would get it, that would have been much better, since he actually is not immune to all alone. And, well, you've seen in the last round he ran away with quite some health while he was engaged by 2 enemies, and was almost dead after that. Yeah, for these guys a lot of movement is missing to be able to catch up. Baldbird and Mr. Muffin. Well, they don't need to be that fast. They just need to get in position and are supposed to stay there and slaughter everything that comes towards them. These guys looted almost half of the wordstone, and I'm pretty sure now that it is this part that they have taken. Over here I might have got line of sight already. That's fine, that can take their time. I need that anyhow to position my guys proper. So let's see how many entrances do we have. We have 2 entrances in this building. That's actually quite good. We can cover them both easily. Positioning here in the middle. Through the windows we can't get line of sight. So let's start placing our guys. The biggest problem might be that Baldbird is not fast enough to get inside. He probably needs 2 more turns to get there. And he will cover then the door right. Yeah, well behind that wall where we are facing now. So ranged units, let's see, can we get them upstairs already? We still need to consider that there will be points the enemies can climb up. These I will try to block with our ranged units to stand upon these points. Maybe I bring 1 close combat fighter also upstairs to be safe. Well, he won't be able to get upstairs. We have the first enemy in sight over here. That's okay. It looks like they're going to approach from this door. So I get my first guys in position over there. Also, the guy we have spotted is the one that we have to take out. So for now, if it's going to stay that way, that works out pretty well. Spunkel I will bring in as support on this side. Our new guy, by the way. And Skeletor will protect with our Marauder on this side. Now let's just hope Baldbird is not getting attacked. I actually might use simply this door. Nothing with Mr. Muffin. I will support our ranged units on the upper floor. But they know for sure that I'm around here, so I don't have to wait that long for them to engage my guys.
A new round has started.
It's fine, let's start enchanting the weapons. We start with Brand. And we wait. Nothing happening. Well, meanwhile I can give you a small history lecture. You've noticed probably that the names of the human mercenaries are mostly ending with Sohn or Mann or something like that. When looking back at the past, it was when the names have been created, these guys were named after the profession they had, or for example who their father or mother is. So when we take as an example, after we went into end turn, Juren Eisesons, he probably, or now Dampf von Miral's son, apparently his father or mother was, now I need to see the name again, was Eise, and therefore his name will be Eiseson, the son of Eise. Same with all these names, like in German we have Schmidt, Müller and so on. It's depending on the profession that they used to have. They were very creative back then. Anyhow, so far for name giving. The amulet is not the worst to have. Unfortunately, you will not be able to shoot now. Yeah, and also you. I think I might actually delay with him and see how it's going if somebody's entering from the door where Brand is. And if we are lucky, we can use him as a third attack. Now I'm coming back to the names. His name was Schwarzhain. Probably, depending on the area where he came from. Schwarzhain, the black kind of, yeah, forest, let's say forest. That fits. So it might be that he came from the Black Forest, which is, as you might know, a region here in Germany. So let's bring Mr. Muffin up here. We've seen the enemies on this side. One we have blocked already by standing with our range unit on top, but over there they can still climb up. If they do so, they won't be very happy. And there we go. The first one is inside the building, unfortunately at a position that we could not charge at him.
A new round has started.
That's fine. Yeah, this time Skeletor. A fail. Not good. Not what I was hoping for. Let's try it one more time. And there we go. Great. The one thing I really hate about magic is this. Ah, that's annoying. Really a shame. Not good. Anyhow, we deal with it. And there's so many things that could happen. I'm fine with them if he gets stupid even. Or gets a little bit of damage in, but instant death, a little bit too much. So I've learned the crippling shot with our ranged unit here. It would have worked. It would have helped a lot if he would have decreased the enemy's attack points. But 85% and miss, that fits at the moment actually perfect into what happened to our leader. Well, we will be able to deal with it. He didn't hit anything of worth looking at the equipment side, so I just take the wordstone. So we have it for sure again. Yeah, I could get really annoyed about that now. At least he got the weapons enchanted. Huh? My mouse didn't react. I don't think that they will come up, and as soon as his leader is engaged in combat, I will also bring Mr. Muffin down again. These enemies are not a big fan of Brand, they always attack him. Oh well, in this case it was also my ambush that triggered it. It's always Brand that gets
a new round
beaten up.
Has started.
That almost did sound like he was climbing up somewhere. There we go. Well, apparently Mr. Muffin is going to stay here. And it looks a little bit like this arrow that he has in his head might actually hurt. I'm afraid I need to move in order to get a shot at him. That's okay. I'll take 2 regular shots. First one was a hit. Second one as well. Worked out pretty nice. Then I'm going to block the climbing point again. Hello, Dumpf. His guys are now in a pretty bad positioning. I will be able to attack both of them with 2 guys. And he does not have any way of bringing support in. So what to do with him? Let's quickly check as well who we still need to kill. We need to kill the guy who is of course not inside here. Oh, there we get a shot at someone, at Otto Maul. Also his ranged unit. I will go for a charge. At least I thought I would. There we go. Because through the tiring effect he only would have one attack anyhow. That's not very good. I would have hoped a little bit more damage output. And Skeletor will take care of them. There we go. Johann Friemann. I think we also need his charm, so go ahead. Take also the halberd along.
Objectives updated. Objective complete.
And move a little bit back, so we can't get shot at by the guy that is coming in. And next turn I will move our guys out. Maybe Yurian will be able to move in, that would be even better. For sure we will get some shots. I don't want to bring a third guy in here, so please start doing damage. Well, that was a little bit dodge. He dodged for 27 damage. That's weird.
A new round has started.
Well, that's just fair enough that I have one dodge as well. And he didn't cast the blinding lights, so we will be able to attack with our full power. If we need to. I mean, it's very likely that our ranged unit will take him out now. And I make it even more likely by adding the aims. And then just block this point again. It might be that his other guy is coming up there. Oh, how could I expect him to fail? And maybe even miss. I don't want an overwatch. I should be able to shoot at him, right? Not right. Well, what we will do is then bring him downstairs. We'll be able to get a shot at the enemy's leader. Surprisingly also there a miss. Now the question is, do I want to go outside here? Or do I wait? I think I'm going to delay with him. And go into an ambush. I do it the other way around. He's going to ambush and Skeletor will delay. Hoping that the enemies are coming inside. I gave him the ability of Blood Offering. If he would ever hit, that would cause additional damage. Somehow our guys don't think that hitting is important though. The ranged unit didn't come in here, so I have to see what he's going to do. I'm a little bit surprised about that. Well, there we go, finally some damage output. Gives the enemy hero though the chance to come in. And he, as we know, is still our target, and there he is. And Brand did not hit. The second one does. He will get a second attack against him as well. At least this one we got an evade. And again we were 2 against him. It's pretty nice. He went down by roughly 50%. And he's my next target anyhow. Take the Wordstone. An effect I can live with. Now the question is, do I want to bring him down? I actually don't think so. It might be that the other guy who was running in this direction is climbing up.
A new round has started.
There we go. Unfortunately, we'll be able to charge. We went a little bit too far away. But I'm pretty optimistic that Mr. Muffin and our ranged guy can take care of that. Nice shot in the foot, or in the leg actually it seems. please. Another one? No? Let's use the perception to see if another one is downstairs here. No, only a trap is visible. He succeeds again with the testing, but this time we got a parry. And the miss was from our side. Oh, critical, but a stun resistor. Warband is getting quite some damage. We really need to start doing something over here. Let's start with killing Urian. That was a good start for that. And if I recall right, Skeletor is attacking before he does. Yeah, he does. So that might work out pretty nicely. I really would have liked the crippled shot to hit. That was also pretty good. We unfortunately do not have a second attack, but he's almost done. Maybe for a change he will fail the all alone testing. There we go. Collect his totem, please, or his lucky charm.
Objective completed.
Side objective is completed. There is no possibility for me to join here, unfortunately. We might have taken him out right away. And then they would have had the routing test. This might work out with a pretty good hit. Which he is not very well known for. If this would be a Skaven, I would have disengaged now. But of course he is not able to because of his pride.
A new round has started.
Mr. Muffin will be able to take care of the damage that is coming in. He has no problems. And Gottfried, Elsesohn, should die. We need one proper hit from our ranged unit. And with a little bit of luck, Mr. Muffin will be able to do enough damage. The third success that might actually end bad for Warband. Well, happens. Happens especially when you're not hitting the enemy. Okay, now we're getting serious against him. Hit number 1. I might have even enough to take a second aimed shot, which would take him out. Yeah. Doesn't matter, we have enough attacks still left. I'll move him now, another guy. I, though, will loot our own friend because I don't want to lose the spear. And Brand is taking care of him easily. Take the cluster, we don't need the rest of his. And now be a little bit more... Oh, check this one here, we haven't looked into it. Well, another cluster. He needs to be a little bit more defensive now, hoping that we don't get any permanent injuries. The enemies have to do the routing test. Maybe I'm even able to bring him up to Mr. Muffin to take out the other guy. Even though another enemy will be attacking first. Nope, we are blocking ourselves here. So let's see if it works with the routing. Yeah, enemy down. They are giving up. The magic killed ourselves. That is very unfortunate.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny.
So as I said, very unfortunate that we killed ourselves with Baldbird. Well, he could have changed it by simply hitting the enemy. He decided not to, so, well, his own fault. I just hope that we survived. Full recovery. It's already a good start. It's a good experience still for him.
Nice progress.
Yeah, or Skeletor managed to get to level 4, Brand gets level 2. Unfortunately, no level up here.
Remarkable.
Erik though. Well, Baldbird. It was nice to have you around. Our first death. That happens in Mordheim. We got some nice stuff. Of course, we took the spare along with from our own, so we didn't lose it. And with that, I think we are just going to hire another Dark Soul to replace our just... yeah, just diseased... Is it called deceived? No, I don't know the English word. The guy who just died. With a new one. Unfortunately, only level 1 is available, or level 0. No, that should be fine. Well, anyhow, it was a rather successful run. Still, our leader is still alive. We got quite some Wyrdstone in. We got good experience. One guy out. That just happens. Thanks for watching now, and I see you next time. I need to mention though, it might be that I will not be able to upload something on Tuesday since I'm actually on a small holiday trip. But on Wednesday I will for sure put something on again. So, thanks for watching again, and I see you next time. Bye bye.